Good morning, guys and girls. Tuesday the 6th of October, 10:24 in the morning, and yeah, I started the day jet washing this porch, and we've got our winter rug, which I also gave a jet wash because it was a bit manky. When you live on a farm and it's a bit muddy and you've got dogs coming in and out, it needs a wash. So I've just hung it up on the greenhouse here and jet washed it. So hopefully that works. And then yeah, we've just got to go down to the front. I just got a reminder just to say that we need to check the electricity. So I'm just going to do a meter reading. Got some farm couture shorts, Wellington boots, and a dodgy hat. If you want to know how to take a meter reading in Portugal, you must check out my meter reading video. It's actually quite complicated. You have to give three different three-digit numbers. Check out that video if you're interested. Anyway, I need two hands to do this. Cool, so that's all entered into the app. It's pretty easy. Right, so I'm just going to walk down to the well now. I just want to have a look at the levels in our well, the one that we use for the house. When I looked about a month ago, we still had lots of water in there, so I just want to check that the levels are still nice and high, because today I want to fill up about 5,000 litres into our water storage tank where I'm keeping the goldfish. Oh, it's a beautiful day today. Hardly any clouds in the sky, and nice temperature as well. I think it's going up to 26 today. So yeah, good comfortable temperature that. I like sort of 28 degrees. 28 degrees is a really nice temp. I think we've got a few days of this now, probably about a week. So that's pretty good. But it is definitely getting cooler as we head on to winter time. So this is the water storage tank. We've got about, well, I put 10 goldfish in here. Now we've got like loads. But I haven't done a water change on this in ages. You can see the water's quite sort of brown. So what I want to do is empty out about half and then fill it back up again, just to get rid of all the nitrates and stuff so the goldfish can be nice and healthy. I don't want to do that if our well is looking dry. So this is a 10,000 litre tank, so half of it's about 5,000 litres. You don't really want to be wasting 5,000 litres of water if it's dry. Okay, I just got myself a torch, and then we're going to head on down to the well. Oh, we started covering up our compost because otherwise these chickens scratch all over it and just open it up and it doesn't get a chance to compost. So I just put a little top over that, and hopefully during the winter now it'll help break it down. I'm going to have to go around with a rake and rake up all of this, all of these leaves and everything. I'm just waiting for the leaves to fall off the trees first, and then I'll rake them all up, stack them in a big old pile, cover them up, and hopefully we'll have some good compost come springtime. So I was having a chat with our neighbour yesterday, the neighbour's son Sergio. Hey Sergio, he was telling me that his father has hurt his back and or his neck, and so they need help with their olive harvest. And so what they need me to do is get it's like a shaker. It looks like a broom with carbon fiber fingers on the end, and you stick it up inside the olive tree, and it basically shakes the branches, and then all the olives fall down. So they want me to help them with all of that I think it's probably in about a month or so, and then in return they're going to help us, with collecting all of our olives. So, once again we have a really nice arrangement going with our neighbours, and we all sort of chip in and help each other out. Okay, we're down by the well. Let's check it out. I'm not sure if this camera is picking it up, but let's see. We've gone down about a brick, and there's probably about another 20 bricks down there. Still quite deep till the bottom. So yeah, the water table's looking quite high at the moment. We did have quite a bit of rain, so I think I'd probably pushed it back up again. So it's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and fill up that tank. All the grass here is quite high. I wanted to leave that during the summertime. I didn't want everything to be completely ploughed and flat, because I wanted a little habitat for like insects and the bees and things like that. But now it's a little bit of a problem because obviously it's all dry and it's not very attractive. So I believe what we're going to do is plough it. We can get the tractor to plough through here. It'll obviously push all of this stuff into the soil, and then that'll compost over time. But it'll give us a nice surface for when we are shaking all of the olive trees, because at the moment if you just shake all the olives onto a blanket over here, then a lot of them are just going to get missed in the grass. There's Gina and the dogs. Mimo doesn't recognize me, she's barking. See if I can freak her out. I'm crouching down and trying to look as dodgy as possible. So the way we empty this tank out is with this. You basically just open this valve with your hand probably. And then it all pops out this side. Oh, what is that? Oh, I thought there was a fish that came through. Yeah, the last time I did this, a few fish popped out. It does look like a waste, but all of this is going to find its way down here. This is all going to be a nice green lawn come winter time. So it is just going back into the ground and it'll seep back into the water table. It's important to change water when you're keeping fish inside an enclosed space, because otherwise all of the nitrates build up and poison the fish. So yeah, let me just clean all these leaves and feathers and things out of here. And then let's put some water back in. So that's coming from the well that we just checked earlier. At quite a force, look at that. I'd say that well's about 200 meters away. So it's quite impressive that that pump is able to pump 200 meters at that kind of force. So this section here will hopefully be a nice green lawn come winter time. In the summer we just did not have anything set up to be able to keep a lawn there. We had no idea how much water we were going to have for the summer, and you know, the ground wasn't prepared properly. We hadn't put seeds down in time, and we didn't have an irrigation system. So maybe we'll set that up for next year, I'm not sure. It is quite handy to have a lawn, because at the moment we've just got all this dust, and basically whenever we walk in the house or the dogs walk in the house, we're just traipsing through all of this dust and stones. And so if we have a nice lawn out the front, hopefully it'll help keep our feet clean and keep the house clean. The dogs are enjoying this little water experience.
What was that?
So this has been running for a while now. You can see the river it's left going down our farm here, and the tank's only dropped like, I don't know, 3 inches. Just shows you how much water's in these tanks. Got a little cricket stuck in the water. Save this little guy. Okay, you're getting a little bit too close for comfort there, guy. Oh wait, there we go. In the bush. Having fun there, little Mimo. A river. So in the winter time, when it starts to rain really hard, we get like a river coming down here almost. But yeah, we get tons of water on this land in winter. Way too much. So we either got way too much water or way too little. But having said way too little, we haven't actually run out. We've got loads of water left in the wells. And so yeah, I don't think water will be a problem for us. But for irrigation purposes, it's probably going to be quite difficult to irrigate this entire farm with our water resources. I wouldn't want to push it that far. See, our persimmon tree is full of persimmons. Wow, look at that. That's ripe. Huh. Amazing. We've got loads of them. In Portugal, these are called DROUGHT. Diospiro, persimmon or Sharon fruit. The tank has dropped about a third, sort of down to, I would say, about here. I think I'm going to stop it there, because that's a lot of water that's come out. It's about 3,000 litres. And yeah, and then we just fill it back up. It should be enough. Should be a good enough water change for the goldfish. There we go, Mimo. No more fun. The fun's over. The fun's over, my girl. It's all downhill from here. Oh, the flies are back with vengeance. There are just so many of them. It's because we've got all the sheep manure here, and we've also had a lot of sheep on the land, so I think that's what's brought them. And they're just so many. I mean, they're just everywhere. And they're very, very annoying. They're not like other flies. They will land on the exact same spot over and over and over again until you're screaming at them. It's very, very frustrating. But yeah, I mean, there's just loads of flies everywhere you look. We're just on goldfish patrol. See if any of them have come out here. It's much easier to spot them now because as the water drops, you can see them flapping around. But yeah, I mean, you can see just how much water came out of that tank. Amazing, and that was only about a third of the tank. I mean, it's been running now for, well, it was running for about half an hour. We only used about a third of it. It's about 3,000 litres, or 1,000 litres every 10 minutes. These trees are going to have a good drink. One of the things that we don't have on this land is a river. It would have been lovely to have a river. I'm sure our little golden retriever mix over there would have really enjoyed it. Oh, look, there's like a little mouse hole, and all the water is getting drawn into it. I'm pretty sure they're mouse holes. Old Mimo has found something interesting here. It's having a good old sniff of that. Whatever it is. Oh, look at this burrow. This is a big hole. This cherry tree is looking quite dry. Dry and wilted. So hopefully this water will work its way down. Should do. And this tree over here is like a little nectarine type tree. And yeah, it doesn't have very many nectarines on. You've got this one and this one. Oh, there's one up here. And one there, one there. Actually, no, there are quite a few. There's one there, one there. I was expecting a lot more. I do love nectarines. I prefer them to oranges. Well, I can't see any goldfish stuck in the ground here, so yeah. Gina found two and popped them back in the tank. There we go. It's filled back up again. I wanted to fill it up quite high in case one of the cats fell in so that they can climb out again. But yeah, job done. Oh look, there's a bee. Sorry, bee. Shane, he's looking very sorry for himself. So yeah, job done. Let's close that off. And yeah, it doesn't look that much different. But it is definitely going to be a lot cleaner for the fish. So it's almost 6 p.m. now, and I'm just going to head on down to the well quickly and have a look at how much that's dropped the water levels. Because, you know, we pulled about 3,000 litres out of that well. So let's see if it's managed to recover itself. I just love this lighting at this time of day. All those shadows. Okay, so we dropped about 2 bricks worth. So it's not too bad. I'm pretty sure that overnight all that water is going to have seeped back up again, because this does just draw its water from the water table. So yeah, shouldn't take too long. I think I'm going to wrap things up here. If you haven't already done it, please don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. All the best. Have a good night. Ciao.